Hey, making videos is harder than you think, especially when you're like me and you say things off the cuff. Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm worried. I'm worried about a couple things and normally I don't worry because it just seems too far-fetched that something really, really bad will happen in this country. Right now, I know we have a storm in North Carolina and we have people dealing with that. You know, there's an even bigger storm coming. It can have even worse consequences than any hurricane, any type of natural disaster. And that's the blue wave. And I see a lot of these guys with their 3%er stickers and their Oath Keeper stickers and their NRA stickers. And you don't hear them saying squat about this coming election. And I gotta tell you, there's no way around it. If we lose what we so very hard work for, if we let it slip away, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. We all know that the left is controlling the media. We all know that the left is against President Trump. There's things that I would like to see implemented in this country to help people, to get people on their feet. However, this blue wave, whatever you want to call it, this socialism, is just a way for these elitists to gain more control over your daily life. And I don't see anybody standing up. I don't see anybody saying, this is bad. This is bad for our country. This is bad for everybody. If the socialists gain seats and in the House, and if the socialists get their agenda, even part of their agenda started, we're undone. That's it. These people know that they control a huge population of illegal voters. You can debate it any way you want, but in Texas, it's been proven. We have a huge amount of illegal voters. And if you don't think these people are anti-American, if you don't think these people are against the Constitution, just watch some of the videos out there about Antifa, about Twitter, about YouTube, and their anti-First Amendment right censorship, and realize that you can't legislate people out of being poor. And boatloads of food, medicine, clothing, and those people are really no better off than they were when we started. And where does all that money go? My God, Americans are the most generous people. And we're giving literally billions of dollars to these causes because it makes us feel good. And where is that money going? How much of that money is actually going to these people to help them? And when they get it, are they really helping themselves? Or are they just once again going from hand to mouth? This trying to legislate and trying to buy your way out of poverty isn't going to work. And when we stop that cash flow, these people come unhinged. They already have their Trump derangement syndrome. Seriously, it's a thing. What are they going to do when they don't get their way in the election? And when it comes time to vote, are you going to help these socialists gain their agenda? Because quite frankly, people, I mean, if you're watching this, I believe this may be the last election. You've noticed Antifa and all these videos about Antifa and nonsense have just about virtually dried up on the internet in the last couple months. Why do you think that is? These people are not stupid. They know they control the media. And they've been able to contain their military force. And yes, it is a military force. These are military age males generally who want to push a socialist agenda. And the word has come on from their elitists that they need to stand down until after the election. And after the election, the gloves come off. So this election, at least step up and do the right thing and keep our conservative voices in the House, because the alternative to that may be going down the road further towards a Bolshevik revolution. These people are already calling themselves radical communists. Does any of this ring a bell? History often repeats itself. And if we don't do anything, if we just sit on our couch in our living room and say, well, somebody else is going to take care of that, we run the risk of losing all the gains we made. It is imperative as we get closer to this election cycle that we go in with our eyes wide open, that we understand this may actually be the last election that we have. And if you're the kind of prepper that likes to talk about all the stuff they have on social media, but in reality you haven't done any prepping at all, I suspect that's going to come back and bite you. If you do nothing else, make sure before the election that you have emergency supplies for 72 hours. If you do nothing else, I don't care if you live on chips and water, but I have a feeling, I have a bad feeling about this election. Keep your powder dry, keep your head on a swivel. Stay alert, stay alive. Scab Trooper Munoz, I'm out.